In this video, we share an African folktale perfect for children and adults alike. This is the story of Richard, Lilian, and a wedding that did not go as planned. Before we dive deep into this story, please like and subscribe for more amazing videos like this. Richard was smiling. He wore a fine white suit. His bride, Lilian, looked like a queen in her long white dress. The church was full. Everyone clapped. The choir sang. It was the happiest day of their lives. The pastor raised his hand. "Richard, do you take Lilian as your wife?" Richard smiled wide. "I do." But just as he said it, the door flew open. Everyone turned. A woman in a red dress walked in. Her name was Vivian. She looked angry. She held a small boy's hand. "This wedding can't go on," she shouted. Gasps filled the room. Vivian pointed at Richard. "This man is the father of my child." Lilian's eyes opened wide. Richard tried to speak, but no words came out. Vivian continued, "He left us and never came back. This is his son." Lilian dropped her bouquet. "You lied to me, Richard," she cried. Then she ran out of the church. Richard followed her, begging. "I didn't know. I didn't know," he shouted. But Lilian was gone. Richard sat alone. The suit felt heavy now. "I made a big mistake," he said softly. He looked at the child. The boy looked just like him. "I missed his whole life," Richard whispered. Tears rolled down his face. Vivian sat with Richard later. "I didn't come to destroy your life," she said. "I just wanted him to know his father." Richard nodded. "I want to be his dad. Please let me try." At home, Lilian sat alone. "Did he lie to me?" she asked herself. "Can I ever trust him again?" She cried and cried. Her heart was broken. The next day, Richard came to Lilian's house. He knelt down. "I'm sorry. I didn't know about the child. I never stopped loving you." Lilian looked at him. Her eyes were red. "But can I ever believe you again?" she asked. Richard stood before a judge. "I want to be in my son's life," he said. Vivian agreed. "I want our son to have a father." The judge smiled. "You may co-parent. But always do what is best for the child." Weeks later, Richard played football with his son. Lilian watched from a distance, smiling. The boy laughed. And for the first time, they looked like a family. Not perfect, but hopeful. Sometimes, our past comes back. But when we face the truth, say sorry, and do the right thing, we can build something better. Love is not just about sweet words. It's about truth, trust, and trying again. Moral of the story: even when the past catches up with us, it's never too late to take responsibility for our actions and rebuild what was broken. Love, trust, and forgiveness are key to moving forward, even when the journey is painful.